kind of feel like I should have worked out for this movie. I tried. So first off, I was kind of criticized for choosing to do a review on The Wrestler as opposed to The Warrior. Creative titles, might I add. Without further ado, you get this one as well. And we're about to see why I chose the other one first. Can't say I hated this movie though. I gotta make that perfectly clear going in. Though I am gonna compare it to The Wrestler because The Wrestler came up first. The Wrestler was better in every aspect. Kind of bought into it more. But nonetheless, there's a story in this one too. This again is more of a drama than it is an action. Though, unlike The Wrestler, it does give you action. So if you're going to this movie because you like the action part of a wrestling match or fighting match, then yes, this is going to be the one you're going to choose over The Wrestler. But if you actually want a story, you're going to want to pick The Wrestler over this. Because the story in this one, it's not the same quality as The Wrestler. There's two different fighters, two different reasons they're going up to become the next big thing. And these guys, right off the start of the bat, are brothers, so you get that idea right away. Not giving anything away. Going after like a shot in the UFC. Not necessarily for the title, but just within the UFC as opposed to fighting street battles on the streets where you just kind of get paid $5 a match. So for the first hour, you're going to get the story for both of them. You're kind of going forward to one, forward a little bit in the other one, kind of jump back to the other one again, then you go back and, oh yeah, this happened, backstories. You're just bombarded with story. Unlike The Wrestler, which kind of tempoed itself out because that's the whole movie is a story, this one kind of crams it in within an hour and so that you get the idea. The last part, yes, there is action. It is an action movie. On the fights, I did think they were pretty amazing. The fight scenes, just the different camera angles used, everything from directing straight up to the people fighting. I thought they did a good job. Tom Hardy especially kind of sold it to me. So he wasn't really fed too much character-wise. I don't feel that really he developed anything in the story. But as far as fighting goes, he was the prime of it. So for those of you used to the Rocky movie, I'm going to assume that the people that are going to watch this are used to the Rocky movie, because otherwise, why do you watch movies, especially this one, if you haven't seen or don't know what Rocky is? So the idea being that there's the one fighter that can dig up from nothing, can actually, hit the ground, hit the dirt, but still keep fighting. The other guy kind of just got the talent, got the looks, the talent, whatever needed in order to fully go forward in this industry. He is just a skilled fighter. That's what you're getting here. That's the two different type of fight mentalities, and that's exactly what you're going to be looking for in these two different branched off stories. For those of you going into this that are UFC fans, obviously you're going to like it anyway. It's hyped up for you to be a UFC movie. There you go. Just throwing stuff. Not a UFC fan. The idea, though, I would feel that UFC fans would want more action in a movie. This one's just kind of crammed in at the end. So you really have to struggle through that first part, or really, really believe in the movie because it's a UFC movie, which you just draw yourself into it forcibly. That first hour of drama build-up, I didn't grab into any story. Here, the drama is twofold, two different characters. I don't know who I like more, what one I kind of draw myself to. So I kind of liked both of them, but they compete. Kind of gives me the same idea that Due Date did. I liked both characters. I don't know which one's funny because I find them both funny, but I don't know which one to like. I can see why people would like this movie for the decent idea premise that is, it's Rocky thrown in two different characters. And you get to see the full development of these two characters. So I guess it's on to that review, and again, Tack's not here, so it's going to be at a 5. Yes, it's getting less than The Wrestler. I know a lot of people are going to kill me for that, but I did really like The Wrestler. So it gets a 3.5, and in reality it's only 0.5 less than The Wrestler. Out of 5 pentagons. Yeah, well, you get what you get. On to the next review.